Because of transgression, an army was given over to the horn to oppose the daily sacrifices, and he cast truth down to the ground. He did all this and prospered.
Jesus was a poor, Middle Eastern, Palestinian, Jewish peasant who lived in the first century.
Jesus Christ was a Palestinian Jew, so he was both Palestinian and Jewish.
DNA has proven that Palestinians are the original Hebrews of the land.
He cast truth down to the ground.
Same is true for Jesus. Jesus was a Muslim.
There is nothing called Israel. You guys made...
You know it's not in the Bible? A condemnation of abortion. In fact, the only time Scripture mentions it is in Numbers 5, where it provides instructions on how to perform one. In the ancient world, they viewed fetuses not as life, but as property.
He cast truth down to the ground.
Absolutely every book of the Bible that was written by someone who had met Jesus. We can go ahead and skip the Hebrew Bible since Jesus wasn't alive when that was written and go straight to the New Testament. You ready? Not a single word. There is not one book of the Bible that was written by someone who had met Jesus. Yes, some of the Gospels are attributed to Jesus' disciples, but scholars agree that they didn't write them.
He called God Allah, right? He prayed to God and he put his head to the ground. He fasted 40 days. He never ate pork. He was circumcised. He greeted everyone with salam alaikum, which means peace be upon you. He washed himself before praying. He forbade being drunk. He taught everyone that there was only one true God, and his mother wore a headscarf. So what religion was Jesus? What do you guys think?
To the children of the transatlantic slave trade, this message is just for you. See, many of us are still bamboozled, hoodwinked, and deceived into believing that we are not the true children of Israel, and that's so unfortunate. You've actually been taught a misinterpreted verse from Deuteronomy 28 and 68, and it says, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships."
Through his cunning, he shall cause deceit to prosper
The
under
Quran
his...
says the reason I pay the jizya is for his words, so I could be made to be small. Yeah? Nothing about protection. Nothing about protection.
Where did you get it from?
That's the Quran. Okay, fine. You want the context? You really want the context? Okay, here we go. Here we go. You want context. They want context. Fight those who do not believe in Allah and the last day, nor comply with what Allah and His Messenger have forbidden, nor embrace the religion of truth from among those who were given scripture until they pay the tax, willingly submitted and fully humble.
In the last days, perilous times will come.
Saudi Arabian princess was publicly executed in one of the most shocking royal scandals of the 20th century. Princess Mishal bin Fahd, just 18, dared to follow her heart, falling in love with a man while studying in Lebanon. But the problem was, her father already promised her hand in marriage to an old man. Her forbidden love story led to a daring escape plan that ended in disaster when she was caught at Jeddah airport, disguised as a man. The price for her rebellion? Execution by her own family's order.
Measly cis girl peasant. Us trans girls will always be better than you are. I will take up your space and dominate it.
In the last days, perilous times will come.
Wow. Crazy.
Homosexual no es un delito. Es una condición humana. Somos todos hijos de Dios. Y Dios nos quiere como estamos.
3 years in ministry, he is now officially ordained and says he's the first openly gay pastor in the Presbyterian Church in Greater Columbus.
It's okay to be who you are, and it's to be inclusive, and it's to be loving, and it's to be missional.
Today,
'Cause baby, you were born this way.
Then many false prophets will rise up and deceive.
It is just objectively true that there are many horrible and immoral parts of the Bible. And it is also true that Christians are not obligated to accept, believe, or support all the parts of the Bible that are immoral and objectively wrong. It is actually a modern Christian belief that the Bible is without error, that it comes directly from God, and therefore that every Christian needs to accept every word of the Bible as objectively true. For the first 1,500 years of Christian faith, Christians did not speak of the Bible as without error. They did not understand the Bible to be written by God.
Through his cunning, he shall cause deceit to prosper under his rule.
That he doesn't actually use words like vehicle, which should come as no surprise to anyone that has a brain. There's old footage of Tyler Robinson that is now circulating from a car accident that he had. And during the discussion with the officer that showed up, Tyler certainly refers to it as his car, not his vehicle, because that's how most Americans, how most English speakers refer.
As I get into the intersection, there was a vehicle.
Was definitely on the brink of changing some of his perspectives. And I can tell you factually, Charlie was praying the rosary. Charlie was going to Mass. Again, I have no idea who said he was converting to Catholicism. I feel like it's like intentionally misrepresented. As soon as they give you a boulevard and a holiday, they definitely killed you. Okay, there's no question.
Through his cunning, he shall cause deceit to prosper under his
Taqiyya is essentially, just in a nutshell, it's giving you permissibility to lie in order to further propagate the cause of Islam. So essentially, in order to make Islam look good or to, keep its PR in check, if you will, you're allowed to you're allowed to bend the truth, and you're allowed to hide and mask your identity and your real intentions and your real objectives in order to further Islam in any way.
The love of many will grow cold.
Abortions, I've had a few, but then again, I can't remember exactly how many.
What, really?
Yeah, I can't remember, I think maybe I want to say 4 or 5.
Yeah, I've had about 5 too. Lily, I'm so happy I can say that, and you can say it, and no one came to shoot us down.
You gave an abortion. So what she did was a nun came and was like, I'm fucked, I got pregnant. And the state witch said, don't worry, I do miracles. And she just sent the baby back to God. I thought that was brilliant. I said, I'd fucking post that, everybody be happy again. And I got in so much trouble.
In the last days, perilous times will come.
The white-bearded man who claims he's 55 years old comes to collect her. He's bought Parwana for 200,000 Afghanis, just over $2,000 US. Covered up, Parwana whimpers as her mother holds her. This is your bride. Please take care of her, says Parwana's father. Of course I will take care of her, replies the man. His large hands grab her small frame. Parwana.
Katie doesn't want to be trans. She just wants to be a girl. As things progressed over the years, we decided to seek out professional help in the form of a gender clinic. There's so much noise in the media about trans children and the danger surrounding them. We were more than a little concerned. Then we got the news. We were doing exactly what Edie needed. We were supporting her and loving her, and other than that, there was nothing else to do. Now, in a few years, we will be in a different position, and some difficult choices will need to be made. That's a long way.
Many men are tonight behind bars, charged with possessing and distributing what police are calling satanic child abuse material. Now, it's alleged they are connected to an international paedophile ring, using encrypted chat sites to exchange videos and discuss their sick fantasies. And a warning, this story does contain some distressing details.
They are nightmares brought into reality, realised as criminal acts and carried out to share with depraved like minds.
Thousands of videos depicting the abuse of live children
aged between babies and 12